You know the feeling, right? You're putting in the hours at the gym, you're seeing progress in your chest, your arms, but there's this one area that just feels flat. You look in the mirror, and something's missing. Well, that's what this explainer is all about, solving the mystery of that forgotten muscle.
And that feeling, it's not just about getting bigger. It's about the shape, the silhouette you're trying to build. It's that frustrating moment when you realize all that hard work isn't creating the balanced, powerful look you're actually chasing. So, yeah, that leads us to the big question. I mean, how many of us have asked ourselves this? It's one of the most common frustrations out there. If you've ever felt like your shoulders are seriously lagging behind, you are definitely not alone.
Let's give this thing a name. We're going to call it the flat shoulder problem, because that's really what it is. It's not just that they're not growing, it's that they lack that width, that roundness, that 3D pop that really makes a physique stand out.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? Think about it. Your shoulders, your delts, they're involved in almost every upper body exercise. But are they actually driving the movement, or are they just kind of tagging along for the ride while your chest and back do all the heavy lifting? That distinction is everything.
And that brings us to the first huge mistake pretty much everyone makes. We think the answer is just more pressing. Heavy overhead presses, bench pressing. We see strong people do it, so we think that's the whole secret. But honestly, that assumption might be the very thing holding your shoulders back. See, here's the deal. When you do a big, heavy press, your body is smart. It's going to use its strongest muscles to get that weight up. And for most of us, that's our chest and our triceps. Your shoulders are helping, for sure, but they aren't the main character here. They're not getting that focused work they need to actually grow. So if just pressing harder isn't the answer, what are we missing? Well, this leads us to the second big mistake. We forget that the shoulder isn't just one big muscle. Oh no, it's way more interesting than that. Just remember this number, 3. Seriously, that's it. It is the absolute key to unlocking that round, full 3D look we're talking about. Because the shoulder muscle is really a team of 3. That muscle group is called the deltoid. And the reason it can look so round and impressive is because it has 3 distinct parts or heads. And the secret? You have to develop all 3 of them, not just one. So let's meet the team. You've got the front delt, which helps you push things forward. You've got the side delt. This one's the superstar for creating that width. And then you've got the rear delt at the back, which gives you that depth and helps with posture. Each one needs its own attention. And boom, here's where the light bulb goes off. All that pressing we do, it hammers the front delts. They get a ton of work. But the side delts, the ones that make you look wider, almost nothing. The rear delts that give you that thick, powerful look from the back, totally ignored. That imbalance is the #1 cause of the flat shoulder problem. Okay, on to our third mistake. And this one has less to do with what exercises you pick and everything to do with how you're doing them. We gotta talk about lifting with your ego. We've all seen it. Maybe we've even done it. You grab a weight that's just a little too heavy. It feels good to pick it up, but you can't really control it. So what happens? You start to swing it. You use your back, your hips. You use momentum to move the weight instead of making the muscle do the work. That's the ego trap. So ask yourself honestly, what does your training look like? Is it swinging or is it squeezing? Are you relying on momentum or are you creating tension in the muscle? The goal isn't just to move a heavy weight from A to B. It's to make your shoulder do that work. And you know what? That almost always means going lighter and being much, much stricter. All right, we've identified the problems. We're pressing too much, we're ignoring 2/3 of the muscle, and our egos are getting in the way.
So now, let's build the solution. Let's talk about the Smart Shoulder Blueprint. But before we even get into the exercises, the foundation of this whole thing is something we all forget: recovery. Your shoulders are small muscles, yeah? But they're involved in your chest day, your back day, pretty much every upper body day. If you're constantly beating them up, they never get a chance to recover and grow. Rest isn't optional.
So here it is, the 4-step fix. It's simple. 1. Add variety. Get beyond just pressing. Think raises. 2. Train all 3 heads. Make sure you have exercises specifically for the side and the rear delts. 3. Control over weight. Always. Drop the ego, lighten the load, and make every rep perfect. And 4. Get proper rest. Let them heal so they can actually grow.
When you boil it all down, the real fix is a change in mindset. It's not about just piling on more work or lifting heavier. It's about being more intelligent, more precise. It's about training smarter, not just harder. I absolutely love this takeaway. This should be your new mantra in the gym. Stop chasing the number on the side of the dumbbell. Instead, train for the shape you want to create and do it by using perfect control on every single rep. So, I'll leave you with this final thought for your next workout. Just take a moment, look at what you're doing, and ask yourself honestly, are you really training your muscles, or are you just moving the weight? The answer to that question might just change everything.